Hey, everybody. What'd you think of that? What did you think? I think of that, huh? Seriously. First of all, put some X1s in chat if you touched yourself during that intro. I hope you enjoyed that because a lot of times, you see us all go live, and then it takes us like 5-10 minutes to get everything going, and trying to squeeze that down. But instead of making it boring and watching me getting everything all set up and lined up, give you guys some musical entertainment. You know what I mean? Give it a shot. Jason's Funhouse. What's going on? Let me say hello to everybody since I'm already into that part of it. Holy cow. Let's start at the very top, though, because there's been a lot of rolling on here. We got some people in the house tonight. Holy cow. So let's start right up here. Who we got? We got Thomas Hall right at the very, very top. What's going on there, brother? What's happening? James Capozzi, thank you for joining us. Dustin Stewardess, what is going on, my brother? Spike Vapes, what is going on? Hey, Spike, if you're still in here, I know you were in here a little bit early. I have an issue. I want to, you always come in and you always remind people to check their batteries. Last time I went live, and this time, I didn't see you put that in there. But the last time I went live, I ended up with a dead battery because you didn't remind me, dude. So, dude, seriously, remind people to check their batteries. You know what I mean? Home Chasers, what is going on? David Settles, long time no see, man. Thank you for joining us as well. Laura Zippy, I know I'm wearing headphones because right now I'm alone, but we might be having some people. So, that's why I want to wear this. So this way here, I don't have to do it. I know I'm messing up all my beautiful fucking lockets. Look at those just look at it. Fucking gorgeous, isn't it? That's right. I like that name too. Haywood, you blow me. Fits the fucking hair and everything. Oh yeah. Anyways, we have we have Laura Zippy Strong. Here's a big heart for you, baby. Thank you for joining us. Home Chasers, what is happening? Thank you for joining us as well. And I just, if I muted myself, let me know in chat because I just realized that. Mike Berg, what is happening? Kevin K, aloha, my brother. Hobag, what is happening? Many prayers out to you. I see what you posted earlier, man. Lots of love sent out to you and your family, man, for sure. Church, what is going on? Who else? Senior Mix-a-Lot, what is going on? Thank you for joining us as well. Vaping Nikki B, here's a big heart for you, baby. Thank you for joining us as well. Who else we got out there tonight? I know we got some more people out there. Nemesis, what is going on? Jason's Funhouse, what is happening, my brother? And all of a sudden, my chat is went. So give me a second because I know I skipped. I skipped. I didn't. They did. FDA, I always touch myself. You know it, baby. Oh, yeah. All right, so now all the ones that did touch yourself and put the X1s out there, how many of you took off? How many of the rest of you just took off your clothes because you just wanted to fucking start grinding? Oh, yeah. Anyways, let's get back. Let's get back to the chat. Robert, Bert, what is happening, my brother? SinCal, what is happening? What's good, my bro? Dave S, emoji Dave S, what is going on? Richard Yankee, thank you for joining us. Scott, Simple Vapes, man, what's going on? Long time no see, man. That Spike, if you're here now, if you didn't hear me, you hear me now. You come in, you always tell people to check their batteries. Last time I went live, I didn't check my batteries because you didn't remind me, and I had a dead battery in one of my mechs. I'm just telling you, Spike, do you hear me? Spike, can you hear me, brother? Who else we got out there? Truckin' Vapes, what is going on? Shut your fucking mouth. Mr. B, what is happening? Red Vapes Review, thank you for joining us as well. And my fucking chat just went zippity-doo-dah again. Son of a bitch. Yes, they do. Well, no, actually, I don't have any drapes. I keep that like a fucking hardwood floor, nice and fucking smooth, baby. I keep that Manscaped beautiful. Wife don't like having hair in her mouth. You know what I'm talking about? We're going to get back to that subject in a few minutes too there. Who else did I miss out there? All right, well, here we go. Robert Red. I said that. I think we are caught up. Benelli, what is going on? Discount Donnie, thank you for joining us as well. My fucking chat team's then going like that, so it's just jumping around. But I don't know if you guys are having that, but all of a sudden it's not doing nothing, and all of a sudden it just jumps. And if it is, I'm sorry. Josh, the fake flu bug roads, what is going on, guys? Go over and check out the fake flu bug roads 35 channel. That's what you type in that name. He's puts up these little videos and stuff. I like that last one you did, dude. That was fucking hilarious, man, for real. Hell yeah. I love you, brother. Thank you for joining us, man. Who else? I think I'm all caught up. Now, let's get caught up with everything. Look at these fucking lockets. Just look at it. Just look at this. I know. The fucking headphones is just like throwing it way off because you can't see the full mullet. You know what I mean? We got the fucking business up front, party in the back. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Miss New York Cheesecake, always locked and loaded. What is going on there, baby? Here's a big heart for you. Chevy Man, what is going on? Thank you for joining us. Charles Wicked, what is going on, man? Thank you for joining us. How's it hanging? It's hanging loose as a goose, full of juice and ready for use. Yeah, because it's going to be like that for a little bit because after the procedure for the wife, she came home yesterday. And thank you, everybody, for all the positives, vibes, and prayers. I do appreciate each and every one of you guys. She's going to have to be home for a little bit. Not long, but she took some vacation time just so she could just rest also. And it'll always do her good for that as well. But she had some female things that had to go get done and everything. So again, thank you, everybody. But while they were in there, after they got everything all done, discharge papers and everything, it shows that there's, she has to make another appointment because they found that she has an abdominal hernia. And So she's going to have to wait till she heals up some and everything like that. And then she has to go in. And so she's going to have another procedure. Just a lot of shit. She's been the last couple of years, man. She's had a lot of shit put onto her plate, you know, and she's still a fucking strong ass fucking woman, man. I'm glad I'm right by her side, man, because she is my right to die, man, for real. She knows I love her all to pieces, and my world wouldn't be the same without her. So no matter what it is, I would do whatever I can for her. But like I said, she's doing good, but you know, she's gonna have to go back and have another operation. But that's nothing big, but am I fucking muted? Are you serious? It ain't lit up like I'm muted. I'm not muted. Am I muted? Put it next to if I'm muted. Now I should be muted. Now I'm not. Now I am. Now I'm not. I think you're just fucking with me, SinCal. I think you're just fucking with me, man. So what are y'all vaping on? Nuggy! What is going on? Anyways, what y'all really think? Thank you, Laura. I appreciate you, baby. So what y'all think of that little clip there? I know it's 3 minutes long, but I really, like I said, I really want to make it so I can get things set up, and when that ends, you know, I should be able to be live and not have to say, oh, well, wait, let me get this done. It just doesn't happen a lot of times. So that's why I kind of made that. And then, you know, the other one I had done last Thursday, I got a new one coming. I have it. I don't want to play it because that's for Thursday. I'll save that one for the Thursday night show. But eventually I'm going to shrink that down. It was just, I'm playing with a couple new editors, and it allows me to lay tracks on top of tracks. So that's why you'll hear like in the one from Thursday, but then I got to still play with my video shit and everything like that. But right now it's still pretty good. But like if you saw like the one from last Thursday, it kind of looked like it was supposed to be, should be like at least 720, and it looked like it was like 240. Sin, what is going on, baby? Thank you for joining us. Here's a big heart for you. Thank you for joining us, mama. I'm just trying to check, make sure I have everybody. I think we do have everybody, but still waving a little bit of tear there. How has everybody been though? And we've had some. There's been some strange weather going on around here. One day it's 60, 70. Next day it's 40. It's that time of year, you know what I mean? And Laura, I'm sure you understand where, because I believe you're up near Alberta, so you've already gotten snow already this year, I believe. I don't see many people in here that would have that, but I want to share something that I've noticed that YouTube must be going back to work, or they have more electronic algorithm things going on. Over the last month, I've had separate emails, and now, you know, like all my videos, I am a monetized channel. I've never denied that. I mean, you see, I mean, it allows you, if you wanted to put chat in there or whatever, it allows you to. So, you know, it's a monetized channel. But they would take my channel and they would put it as restricted. So you're really not getting a lot of views, but they would still say, hey, you know, here's a couple pennies for you here and there and everything like that. Well, what I've been getting now is emails, random emails throughout the week. Every other week. Oh, I would monetize you. Oh, yeah. Here's one that I just got on October 21st. You can see it says October 21st. And it's showing a video of Tom and Friends 181. They age restricted it and demonetized it. And that was already, it was green up to that point. It wasn't the yellow like the restricted. It was green. It went from that. I have 3 other videos that did the same exact thing too within the last month. And so all this stuff that people said that YouTube ain't going to catch up to shit, they are catching up to shit. And again, a lot of it is to do with vaping. Because even the ones, a few of them that are that were demonetized had no drama. James Buick Riviera. What is happening, my brother? Long time no see, man. Yeah, I'm sure it is. It has something to do with all the dick jokes, but I mean, I don't really care. I mean, it's not like I make a lot of money. I don't do this for the money, but if they're going to give me something for nothing because I don't like push my channel, I don't like, hey, just sub to me. I have almost 3,500 subs. I'm thankful each and every one. And like I said, I feel that I'm pretty personal with all of those. Because even if you go over to Instagram, I have roughly the same amount of followers on that. You know what I mean? They're basically the same people. And, so it's not like I'm just dying there or whatever. I know, these people. So I'm steady. You know what I mean? I'm not, and I've never been one to push my channel to say, hey, sub to me, sub to me, sub to me. If I put it out there once in a while, it's just because I'm bored and I want to put something different up to just make it look like it. But I'm thankful just who does show up because I love each and every one of you guys. Fidalgo, what is happening, man? Thank you for joining us, man. Long time no see. I was talking to you the other day in chat, man. Hell yeah. Fidalgo Vapes is another DIYer, just like Laura, Zippy Vapes. You see Zippy Vapes, Zippy Strong. She's up in Canada. She's up in Canada country. And DIYflavors.com, I think it is, Laura. You can drop your what it is out there. You have a wrench. And for all you, she ships to the US. So anybody that's looking for a lot of one shots and whatnot, go check that out. She has a lot of ones from a lot of different reviewers, and they go to different great things. So thank you, Home Chaser. I try to interact with each and everybody tonight. No drama, Sin Cali, because if there was drama, I'll tell you, y'all would know if there was drama, because if there was drama, you would see a little thing that come up on the screen like this right here. Did you see that? Did it give you sound? I didn't hear the sound. Then you would know we had some drama, but there's no drama tonight. DeMillan, what's happening? Thank you for joining us. Absolutely, Spike. We love everybody. Doesn't matter what country. That's right. Hey, would you blow me? That's right there, Benella. You got it, brother. It's fun to watch. I love watching fucking dumpster fires. Don't get me wrong. But that ship sailed, man. I had my little fun with it. I'm bored with it. And whatever they do, they do. And you know what I mean? Like I said, I told Dustin I'm done with him months ago. That's why you haven't seen me or mentioned anything about him, because I was done with him. And like I said, if you guys really want to go check out Black Hoodie Herb. He does some awesome videos on this little thing that's been going on. He had Dustin on there today. Dustin Cowboy's on. Cowboy Dustin Vapors, whatever, how you pronounce your name. I just say Dustin because I know we have Dustins out there in chat, not the same people. But anyways, Addie Tooney, what is happening? Look, Addie Tooney. Is this like calling? I didn't even have to say Addie Tooney. It just this right here reflected, and it gave him the Addie Tooney sign. Look up in the sky. I am being paged. I have to go. That is one man that I love all to pieces, man. I mean, he is one awesome. He's one of the biggest supporters for not just for DIYers. I mean, you see him in all different advocacy. One of the smartest men builders. I mean, this man has his fingers in everything. Oh, he could have some fingers in me. I wouldn't even let it. I don't even let it fly, baby. You know what I mean? And let's not go there, See, everybody knows Addie Tooney. Doesn't matter. You could go over to people over in the UK. They know Addie Tooney because that man is a legend. Every time that I go into a chat, if you ever go in any of the shows that he's on, you'll always see me say, Sir Addie Tooney, and I always follow it up with the hashtag legend because that man is a legend. Addie, I love you, man, and I could just keep on gushing about you because I have so much mad respect for you, brother. Thank you for everything that you do for this community. Who else? Pashi, what is going on? Thank you for joining us as well. Yeah, so like I said, she went through her little thing. Tomorrow morning we have our little thing with our granddaughter again, like we've been having for every Saturday for the last couple of months, and that's okay. It's things are happening in the positive ways, so that's always a good thing. And also, anybody, you always see me put a little something out there with my Nightbot. I had some removed only because I had too much stuff going on. It was too convoluted. But I'm going to be redoing that. I'm always going to have the substance abuse. I always have the one for suicide prevention. But I want to add some other ones onto there. And because it's very important, especially those two, especially this time of year, it's very hard. And what's been going on in 2020, those two, substance abuse and suicide awareness, every day, people, you're not alone. You can always hit me up. Like I said, Instagram, hit me up on Facebook, hit me up here. I don't care. I always have an ear for anybody, so don't ever hesitate. And there's a lot of us that feel the same way again. So I think Eddie Tooney would be a great hugger. I just wanted to squeeze him one day. That would be so awesome. Wouldn't it, Vidalgo? You're glad that no one knows you? And where's Joe? I know I seen him earlier. He's been a little under the weather. So Cheese God, lots of positive vibes sent out to you, man, for real. Yeah, Spike, I think you're a friend of mine on, if not, have Joe send me the link and I can put it up into there for y'all. I'm good with that. Joe now knows how to get a hold of me. The Vaping Misfits, hell yeah. Spike, I mean, not Spike, Addie, what happened with Fresh tonight? No show tonight again? Is he okay or was something up? Yes, I know Nikki's had Addie Tooney hugs. We can only give virtual hugs. Yeah, that's fine, Spike. Like I said, I believe we're friends on Facebook. So if you want to do that, and if we're not, find me or Instagram. And look at these fucking lockets, will you? It just I stop myself. I see myself. I'm like, God, look at that, fucking gorgeous. They call Herb Hollywood Herb, but I'll tell you what. Oh, damn, that's right. I remember hearing saying that they got a lot of snow out that way. Yeah, he's working on his winter bike. Spike, I will turn on my phone and accept that. How's that sound? I got you. So send it to me, and then after the show, I'll add it on there for sure, man. Yeah, that's right. That's right there, DeMillan. That's what I wanted it for, is for that. No, I love wearing my wigs. I have multiple wigs, and I just like to have fun. Why not? And why not want to feel beautiful once in a while? You know what I mean? Boop! What is happening? Mm. Sorry, I just got a message real quick. All right. So how is everybody's week? Is it you happy that it's over with? I am. Like I said, I get to have my wife home for a few days with me. That's like a gift to me. even though she really can't do anything. And let's have a talk about that. Because of what she went through, on a discharge, it was no sex for 14 days. So once I read that when we got home, I said, have you called your dentist? And that's the truth. Because just look under, I think it's under Tom Dean. I believe it's under Tom Dean. I don't even remember. Yeah. Just look under this name and I'll put it in chat. I don't care. Right now, I'm pretty sure everybody knows who I am, but there you go. That's my name on Facebook. What's so wrong there, Buick? What's wrong with all my different wigs? I love my wigs. Very cool, man. I got you. And again, if you go over to VSO, just like it says right there, and you use code Tommy V, just like it says there, any day of the week. You don't have to wait till Sunday. You don't have to wait till a holiday. Any day of the week, you go over to VSOflavors.com, use code Tommy V at checkout. No matter what you get over there, 17% off. Go get that somewhere else. Ain't gonna happen. Well, there is other people that he does do that for too, but I'm just saying. Herb was gonna try to make it on here tonight, but he Sub-Zero, what is happening? But I did send him the link, but I told him, I understand he just wants to, it's the weekend and he wants to spend time with his wife too. And he had a long week. He had an awesome show today, man. It was fucking really, really good. It really was. Nice there, Laura. And like I said, Laura, you can drop your link out there in chat, just like the way ADDICTIVE did for your site. That's fine. That's what I gave you a wrench for, Mama. Well, ADDICTIVE already took care of that for you. Look at that. Son of a gun. And Laura Zippy Strong is the owner, I believe the owner, right, Laura, of DIYchaser.com? DIYflavorchaser.com. But I know she's got one-shots up there from many different e-liquid makers. DIYers. And some of them are the best. Yes, you are. That's what I thought, Laura. And who are some of the DIYers that actually have one-shots on your website? And I know they have other one-shots on other websites as well, but ADDICTIVE, guess who got a golden ticket? Yep. Fidalgo did. Hell yeah. That's so nice of you, Addie. You're just so awesome altogether. And there's two people that tried my stuffing, ADDICTIVE and DeMillan. They both made that. And when they both tried it at the beginning, well, I know DeMillan said thought it was garlic. ADDICTIVE said he loved it at the very beginning. A week later, they all said it kind of tasted like stuffing. I do have some chicken coming. So there might be a second version of that. Yes, the Juice Fairy, Tam Vape, Sherlock Holmes. I'm sorry. I love that name. Sherlock Holmes. Immortal. Quite a few, definitely. That's the best part about DIY. And you hear other ones say it. You mix to yourself, so you make it how you want it. And that's the best part. You know what I mean? When you go to the store and you buy that liquid, it might be great. It might not be just exactly what you want, but we're DIY. Once you learn how to do it, you make it exactly how you like it. It's really amazing. There's some flavors over there that I am still contemplating on getting over there, DeMillan. But like I said, I do have a baked potato or a fried potato, but I have a potato coming and I have a chicken coming. So the soup, my vegetable soup out there might be having a potato added, and I might be changing a little bit of the percentages onto that once I put the potato in. And the same thing with the stuffing. Once I get the chicken, that might stay the same. The chicken might be just what it really needs to send it over the edge. FDA, there's a lot of different additives that they have out there. I've seen them that to make it into like a gummy feel. You know, the feel. That was my whole thing there, Voop, is I was trying to make it so you have like a Thanksgiving stuffing. And actually it comes out really, really, I think it really came out really good without the poultry flavoring. But I think the chicken, once I get that, I think the chicken is really gonna just send it over the edge. I really think it will. I do have cranberry sauce. I actually have a cranberry sauce and a cranberry syrup, I want to say it is. That might be a thing that could be added in there. I've heard of Bob Bitchens. I have not checked him out yet, but I will be checking that out for sure. Thank you, DeMillan. I do appreciate that. No, I did not, Josh. I didn't. I'm hoping. We've had this new guy that sometimes he comes twice a day because he makes one delivery. You think he's done. All of a sudden, you go look, and this package that was supposed to have been delivered shows up 2 hours later. So he's done that a couple times this week. See, I love it. Spike is now talking to Laura, which is now two Canadians, eh? Two Canadians talking to one another, eh? And well, I don't think Laura is fully Canadian. I think you were actually born in the States, weren't you, Laura? And you moved up into Canada. That was more like a Minnesota. That was more like a Minnesota Canadian, you know, eh? Hose off, eh? See, I know you don't have a lot of that Canadian. You don't have a lot of that Canadian sound in your voice. You know, you got a beautiful voice. You're a beautiful woman. So, but anyways, that's not what we were here talking about. But I think I heard you say that you really weren't originally from Canada. Thanks, Fidalgo. I do appreciate you, man. And make sure anybody who wants to learn some more DIY, Fidalgo, go check him out on ELR. And I believe he's on. I'm not on that one, so I can't swear to it, but I know he's on ELR. Go over and check him out. He does a lot of good different recipes as well. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate you stopping by, man. Oh, you're full of Canadian? Is that by proxy or just asking? You know, because you can always come down and get a little American in you too. You know what I'm talking about? It was injected. That's what I thought. You fit right in with this group here so much there, Laura. You don't even know. So what do you have coming up new, Laura, that can you talk about what you're going to be releasing, or do we have to wait for your release of what's going to be put onto your site? I'm putting you on the spot, woman. Once you go Canadian, you never go back, you know? Eh? You like American in you? Hell yeah. Very cool. It's so funny down south, you know, they always finish off with bless their heart. Now I'm talking about Liv. Anyways, but then when you go up to Canada, and I like that because see, I ship a lot of times up to certain parts of Edmonton, Alberta, over on the other side of Toronto. Anyways, there's a couple places that we ship to in Canada, and I don't mean to say it that way. It's just a running joke at work. And sometimes I got to talk to a couple of the expediters that are at the at the border, so we can. Yeah, Saskatchewan. So you're up in Saskatchewan area, so you've had some snow already, eh? And we talk, once in a while, and it just cracks me up to hear him talk sometimes. I can't help it. It's comical on my end. Bless her heart. Hell yeah. You know it, FDA. When you're down south, like I said last week there, you see a group of those fine Southern ladies sitting over there, and they're all talking. And they'll be like, bless their heart. Yeah, you know that they know. And the same thing when you see those men talking over there, and they're all just, talking, and they'll be like, bless their heart. Yeah, you know that they know that you know. It's in the minuses already. Oh, that sucks. Yes, they do. That you're exactly right there, FDA. God bless their little pointed head. So is Fresh going to be able to hopefully maybe have a show tomorrow? That kind of like makes my Saturday when I'm able to sit back and enjoy. Thank you, Addie. I do appreciate it. And you're always welcome to drop your links anytime here. You know that. Yeah, Chevy, you like it down that south. Eventually I'm getting down that way. I'm just waiting for the wife to say, let's go. Then the for sale signs can go up here. But I really want to get out of this cold. I'm just getting too old. I'm tired of it. You know what I mean? I'm going to be 56 in another 2 months. And who wants to be out there digging through snow with that? You know what I mean? I've done enough of that my whole life. I'm done with it. Laura, like I said, I am moving to the south very, very soon. So, I'll have to talk to my wife, of course, see if we can adopt you. Spike, that's not south. Well, maybe it is for her because you're still being Canadian. Southern women have some of the best. I only see a piece, so I'm going to assume pecan pie. I love pecan pie. Do love me some Southern pecan pie. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, yeah. Oh, darn, Laura. That's cold. I'm so miserable during this cold time. Whenever it's like that, I'm just so miserable during the winter. I just hate it. I don't even want to move. Like I said, I'm just too old. I mean, I beat up my body enough as it is throughout my whole life. So thanks, Chase. I do appreciate that. Yeah, I'm going to be 56. 2 more months, man. Getting fucking old. I do love a good old Georgia peach. I know what you're talking about, and I know what I'm talking about. Do love me some good Georgia peach. Oh, yeah. It's so fucking tasty. So, like I said, so the wife is, once she gets done with this here and heals up a little bit, she has to go back in and have, what happened was, like I said, they found it's a hernia. It's near the intestines, but then I read on it, it's an abdominal hernia. So they're going to have to go in, and I don't know if they can fix it or if they have to put mesh. I don't know the whole thing yet. We'll find out once we get to that point. Absolutely. Age is only a number. That's the way I look at it for sure. And, and it really does mean only just a number, because 12 years ago, I stopped drinking. That's been a magical thing in itself right there, for especially being 56 years old, stopping drinking over 12 years now. And then quitting smoking. I'm over 7 years onto that. I'm coming up on my 9th year of being opiate free. It won't be a quick heal. Well, thank you, Laura. I don't know what to expect, like I said. And, but whatever it is, she knows I will be there to help her. Cause I mean, my wife is my ride to die for sure. And it's the same way if it was around the same other ways also. Exactly, Chasers. Look at these lockets, man. I mean, what 56-year-old man still has beautiful, beautiful lockets like this? For real. Just look at it. Like I said, they call Herb Hollywood Herb with those fucking beautiful lockets. But I'll tell you, we need to do a wig off. I'm telling you, me and him, one-on-one, mano a mano. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, thank you, Chaser. Like I said, and just by changing my life 12 years ago was the first step, was to stopping the alcohol, and was not court ordered. It was just, I woke up, and I could not function without it. So I had to do everything basically on my own, because I'm on my 3rd marriage. And okay, that sounds good, Laura. And like I said, and having the alcohol and getting that out of my system, I kind of leaned more onto, I was already a 2-pack cigarette smoker, but I ended up leaning more onto opiates and stuff. So that was really leaning one drug to another drug. And I've always smoked THC since I was 9 years old, but I have a prescription for that. So like I said, I'm not totally drug free if you consider THC a drug. I don't. To me, that is what keeps me functioning. It helps me from killing people. Not really. I don't do that. But throat punching, yeah, that will help me stop that. But I have to, because I do have Crohn's. I have IBS. I have anxiety. There's some things that, that I beat up my own body for, but I've always used THC. And that is one thing that I do still use, but I don't use it as much as I did. I use a lot of CBD now more. I use CBD throughout the whole day. I don't use any THC while I'm at work. That's a no. I'm at work. I need to stay focused. CBD helps me stay focused, and it helps me use my maintenance throughout the day, so I'm able to, work through a lot of things. And before I started to using the CBD as part of my maintenance, they were changing my meds like 2 to 3 times a year for my Crohn's and whatnot, because it would work for so long and it would just fall off. And I would have I have such bad erosion as it is, that when I have any kind of spike, it's almost crippling, and because it affects not just, through your body, it affects your whole, like having arthritis, it cripples you that much where you can't even walk when it flares up that bad. So that's where like I said, the THC does help. So I still have that but that is the only thing that I do use. I don't smoke cigarettes. I don't use any kind of opiates. Even when 2.5 years ago, and I got hurt at work, they were trying to give me every kind of pain pill. And I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm very good. My wife went in and she says, look at his chart. And he's trying to tell you no on opiates for a reason. And my wife knows that reason. So, as I said, I have lots of coins that I've earned over the years from stopping the opiates. And exactly, THC to me is not a drug either. And I mean, they're finding more and more that it does help in so many ways whatsoever. Edibles are a wonderful way, especially if you're even for the CBD edibles, they're very, very effective because it will enter your blood system through as you're eating it. Just like if they tell you to take a tincture, they want you to drop it under your tongue and leave it in your mouth so that it'll go into your saliva and it'll get into your that's why eating edibles are really the best way. And just like I do with my THC a lot of times, like if I'm in a lot of pain and whatnot, I'll take just a nugget of THC and just eat it. I mean, and it's an acquired taste. It's like eating the lawn. And especially unless you have if it has a lot of terpenes into it, you're going to get that. But like I said, it's an acquired taste. But if you could when you eat just that nugget like that, not only will it affect you euphorically, it will work so much stronger as a pain medicine. Like I said, when I have my days that are very, very unbearable, just take a nugget of take a nugget off and off of one of my nuggets, and I'll just break it off and I'll eat it, and that helps. And the same thing with edibles altogether. The CBD, the cannabinoid oils and whatnot, they're very, very good for your body. But absolutely, there's so many people that have replaced antidepressant and anti-anxiety with cannabis and CBD. It's a great support system, and it's so natural. You're not replacing a drug with a drug. You're replacing a drug with nature because it's grown. It's not something, and you know what I mean? And you can control how much THC. There's a lot. That's the beauty part of it. They can remove your CBGs, your CBDs, your AB. There's different levels that they can just do, and they can manipulate it so it can be suited to certain things. And that's the beauty part of it. You don't need to have all these drugs that are manufactured drugs because that's what's hurting everybody. That's what's making everybody even sicker. But anyways, I'm sorry. Let's get off on that because I should have done my 2 cents because then you would have heard. And that's enough. That's just little fucking games that I've been doing because I haven't been able to be up where I am. And I've been just playing on my phone a lot because when she was in the hospital, I'm only allowed to, even though I was tested every time that we were there, a week before we had to get tested, a day before had to get tested. And when I was there, I was only allowed to be in there for so long. And then when she went into course for surgery and was in recovery, I wasn't allowed in the hospital. I was right outside. Then they would let me know. My wife would either call or whatever. Then she would say, okay, they can let you in back now. So they wouldn't even let me stay in there all the time. I would have to keep on leaving and whatnot. And so I just stayed out in the parking lot. You know what I mean? I didn't care. I wasn't leaving my wife there. I don't care. Even if it was there to, 2-3 days, I still would have been there. I'm not leaving, and do whatever you got to do, but I'm not leaving my wife. You know what I mean? I have to be there. And, but it didn't get to that point. But either way, I still, it's just such a fucked up thing. And, when they tell you to be tested, so you go up there and, they're supposed to be, it's so quick, 2 hours in fucking line. And you got all these fucking people. Fuck you. It's fucking bullshit. I'm not even going to get onto that rant because I have my beliefs. Even at work, I don't even wear a fucking mask because I just refuse to. And my owner, I love the owner of a company. He loves me. So we're good. I don't deal with a lot of people face to face where I'm at because I do all the inventory. I do all the expediting. I take care of all the different inventories. So I don't have to deal with people one-on-one. You know what I mean? That's not me. That's not my job. So I don't have to wear a mask. I don't have to worry about any of that. So I don't give a fuck. It's never been about safety. It's all about compliance. It's all they care about is compliance. Keep the sheeple all in line with everybody. Jeff Gerald, holy cow, there is a blast from the past. What is going on, man? I still see you out there once in a while, man, showing those pictures of you and your kids catching the fish and shit. Absolutely. And THC, if it wasn't for President Nixon, would have been legalized a long time ago. He's the one that considered THC as being federally illegal across the board. Exactly. I'm not leaving my wife, no matter how long it takes. I'm very surprised that we actually went almost an hour here tonight already, because I really didn't think I was going to have it in me, but we did. We found a way. We always find a way. You know why I find a way? Because of you guys. Hell yeah, man. I'm so glad to see you popped in, man. Jeff has been following me. He's probably been one of my he has to be probably within my first, say maybe 50, maybe 100 subs. That's how long ago. So that is so cool. You know what I mean? And when you see someone from the past that pops up and stuff, how cool is that? It's just it's so awesome, Jeff. I do appreciate that, man. I get to talk to Doug once in a while, and Donna. I talk to her once in a while. A few of us that, once in a while. Who else? A few of us from the back in the day, and we all just say hello. All the government wants to control is the sheeple. Absolutely, Big Red. 100%, man. Why do you think they want it's just, I don't even want to go down this political view, but man, how convenient if you control even the mail, because we've all seen what the mail has been doing. It's not about them wanting more money for, a raise. They deserve it. They're out there fucking delivering all types of weather. Not like it used to be, and you can't blame them. I mean, insurance companies are expensive. But they have one accident. That person that's been delivering the mail, that could cost the U.S. Postal Service $1 million. You know what I mean? Or more. And so you can understand that. So they control that, because who's paying those wages? There's a lot of people that are above here that handle a lot of shit here. So if you start controlling the mail, you know what I mean? And let's start having, we got the COVID going on. We got the COVID going on here. So what we're going to do is, guys, we're going to do this. So we're going to send it to you. You're just going to put your ballot, send it back. Be amazed at how many people that came from the grave that send in a ballot. I'm telling you. It's fuckery at its best. 100%. And eventually, like I said, I mean, I know I say some fucked up shit, and I know I'm going a different way here. But some of the shit that, that you can't talk about, absolutely, Jeff, vote in person. Fuck these fucking places. Take off my mask and walk right in there. Vote for Trump. Sorry. Anybody that's not, it is what it is. That's where I'm standing. So, and I don't judge. I don't care. We can still love each other and not have to have the same views on who we like as a president. You know what I mean? So, very cool, DeMillan. Hell yeah. Thank you, Laura. I do appreciate you stopping by, and I hope to see you somewhere over the weekend. I know I will on one of the shows for sure. Thank you very much. I love you, baby. Here's a big heart for you again. Thank you for everything that you do, Laura. Thank you. Exactly, Chevy Man. You see what he just put out there? How many of the ballots that got burned? Well, yes, that's exactly it. You can give it to yourself. Because when you're wearing a mask, all you're doing is recycling your own. So if you have it, you're never getting rid of it. You're never getting rid of it. You're never getting rid of it. But boy, if you could fight that off, you'll be fucking superhuman, man. That'll be for another night there, Jeff, for sure, man. The double Rona. Absolutely, Grimace. And again, Ohm Chaser, that is the biggest problem right there. Too many career politicians. Once you've been in there for more than 2 terms, you're already rubbing elbows with people and fucking making plans for your next 4 years or 2 years, whatever it is. So, keeping fresh eyes and people are less apt to make, buddy, and, let's get this bill passed. So we'll sneak this in there. So, remember that, when you wanted to go to Aruba, that, that nice fucking condo down in Aruba, get this bill taken care of. Yeah, it's yours. Just shit like that, just little things like that. And so you got to stop that by getting rid of these fucking career politicians. There's no reason that a politician should still be running after 40 years, Richard Blumenthal. It just, you're the biggest part of the problem the longer you're in this political views. And why do you think, and this is my opinion, but you go back, I forget how many years when Biden first came on the scene, he was a much younger man. And the first time I believe he was running for president, he got out because there was accusations of Demi Crab Rona V2 for, I think it was for sexual harassment or something. And then the second time, I believe it was when all the shit happened with his son and stuff. And so he got out again. So this is the third time. And I love how Trump just fucking tore him up when they were talking about with this, putting these children in these things and separating them. He's not the one that made them. Obama and them. They're the ones with the dirty hands right now. You know what I'm talking about? You made it. You made it for a reason. So now it's being used. Trump's the bad person? No. I feel bad for those kids and those families that have been separated. But again, a lot of those were part of the mules that brought them over. So a lot of that, again, a lot of them have been separated, but they were separated before they got caught at the border. It was actually a very good debate. It was more fair on both parties. And I forget the girl's name, but she did a fantastic job of, keeping it pretty biased all the way through. So kudos to that. That was actually one of the better ones. And like I said, I'm really, I have my opinions, but I don't judge anybody on whatever their opinion is. You are entitled to it. That's the beauty part about being a human in this country altogether. And well, it should be in every country. You should be allowed to have your own opinion, whether people like it or not. It's still your opinion. You can disagree, but you can agree to disagree and still walk away as friends. And I've had these conversations. The only reason why I'm saying that is because I've had a couple conversations with a couple people since more and more as we started getting closer to the voting time. And, if anybody that follows me on I'm on my Facebook and stuff, a lot of times I put up some political views just to stir the shit pot. It's just fun. And a few of them, they got a little testy, and I just said to them, like I just said right here, we can agree to disagree, or we can unfriend each other. We've been friends a long time, and if you want to fucking argue over a fucking president, either one that you have in, either one that if you want to vote for Biden or if you want to vote for Trump, we're fucked either way. It doesn't matter. You know, and they talk about all the shit that fucked up shit that Trump says. He's got people that tell him to say shit. So don't be fucking all, you know, it ain't all on his fucking brain. He has people that tell him shit. Oh, yeah, it was for sure there, Red. You know it, Grimace. You know it. There's gonna first one I'd love to see blow off, you know, implode. So let's just try to use proper words here because we don't want anybody being offended. But if Nancy Pelosi was to self-implode with all that alcohol, you know, accidentally inhale a flame and turned into a ball of fire. A ball of fire. That's something that those two, Nancy Pelosi and a ball of fire, that just doesn't go together. But it would be fun to see. We are up to the hour. Look at this fucking hair. It is fucking gorgeous. I wish Herb was here just to, you know, me and him, we are going to have a wig off. I'm telling you. And it's going to be epic, epic, epic. Did I tell you? I had my Dead Rabbit V1. Wasn't hitting all that good. Stuck it on my pulse. Brought it right back to life. Perfect. Perfect. Fuck Whoopi. Another one. She should be a ghost. Boom. Yeah, there's a lot of them, man. And they could take a hike because, you know, like I said, I have my political views and everybody's entitled to theirs. But there's going to be a lot of sad people after the election. 4 more years. 4 more years. 4 more years. Just saying. Saying for a friend. Well, and Chaser, I mean, there's a lot of people that have actually said that they weren't even going to vote at all. I mean, vote for Mickey Mouse or something. You know what I mean? Because why not? Yep, I'm down. I'm down with that all the way. I bet you if I was running for president and that was my main objective, I'd get a lot of votes. Just saying. I'd say open up the borders. They got some good shit over there. Bring it in. No, I'm not. I'm just kidding. All right, we're up to our hour, guys. None of the above. Absolutely. I can agree there, church. But like I said, if I'm picking the lesser of two evils, I'm sticking with Trump. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? If I'm picking the lesser of the two evils, I've seen he is running this country like a business. He's not running it more like a politician. He's running it like a business. And that's really that's what being a president in all reality should be about, is making sure to decide why you have CEOs. They have their directive to make sure that it's being the most profitable company for that. So with him being a businessman doing the same thing, at the end of the day, it's still the end of the day. Remember that. At the end of the day, it's still the end of the day. With all that being said, let's get a vape. First, Jacob Clare for president. Hell yeah. I want to thank each and every one of you guys. I mean, seriously, and I do apologize for all there's been a lot of things going on in my life, you know, and everybody has life. And but there is a light at the end of my tunnel, and I know it's not an oncoming train. Everything will come forward, you know. So with all that being said, thank each and every one of you guys. I do appreciate each and every one of you guys for sure. With all that being said, Remember, educate, advocate, masturbate. Oh, yeah. Ejaculate. Love y'all. Bye.